whoa.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ta-da!
This is Nathan Harris back again. This time, my best bud.
Mitchell.
And we are going to review a movie this time. And the movie is
The Conjuring.
Do you want to start us off, Mitch?
Yes. The Conjuring is it's a pretty good horror movie. It's about ghosts, actually. And it's a true story, and it's directed by the guy who did Insidious and the Saw movies. And it's about a family that gets tormented by ghosts, and it's pretty good.
This ain't ghosts. There's some fucked up ghosts in this movie.
Yeah, I have to admit. Damn. I can't wait
And
till
a
you
demon.
see it.
Don't forget, there's a demon.
Oh yeah, there's always those. You're always gonna get those.
Well, it's kind of random demon, but it actually has nothing to do with the plot, really. But it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the scariest things in the whole movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And
You just know we know what we're talking about. That's all I gotta say.
when we went and saw this movie, it was funny. The theater had like 10 people in it. We got in there. We went to our seats. Then, when it started going into the movie, the scarier it got, the more people would walk away and leave. And that being my little brother, him, and me. And 3 other guys. One guy left and then came back after the scary parts were over.
Yeah, that was pretty depressing, actually. Just seeing those retards do that is just stupid.
And the movie is so scary, it's one of the few movies in history to actually get a rated R for just being how scary it is.
I totally believe that too, because it definitely had me on the edge of my seat the whole time throughout the whole movie.
What do you say was your favorite part of it?
I'm gonna think my favorite part is actually the direction of the movie, actually.
Mine, favorite, what feeling did you get from it?
Well, I was sitting in my chair, just watching, smiling. It was just so awesome because, most of these movies you have, just the camera just like kind of just looks away and then looks back and then ooh, something jumps in your face. But in this movie, the camera watches and it just watches what you're doing and it just slowly just creeps on you. And eventually you think something's gonna go, "Wah!" But it doesn't. You're like, when is this gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? Just please happen now, please. And eventually, "Wah!" And then it actually does get you. And bam, freaking freaks you out.
Yeah, at first you think, oh, there's nothing that scary is going to happen. There's going to be no pop-ups. And there's, a few. You don't expect them. You don't know where they come from. And they come out of nowhere. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm not kidding.
My favorite thing about the movie is the ambiance it makes and just the presence, the way it's shot, and the music. All of it together just, makes a masterpiece almost.
Yeah,
This movie,
yeah, that's totally
in
true.
about 5 years, this movie is going to be considered a cult classic.
Well, actually, it's not going to be considered a cult classic. It's going to be considered a classic because for one, the movie's already grossed $222 million worldwide. Yeah, that's more than The Lone Ranger already. That's kind of depressing.
And Lone Ranger,
Yeah.
that movie sucks.
Well, we never seen it, but by the previews, we could tell the movie sucked. Just go by that.
I watched it. It sucked. Big green.
Screen shit. Right?
Yeah. It sucked. It just sucked.
Yeah, you say you're part Native American, right? Do you think Johnny Depp does a good
Hey.
job on that?
No, I thought it was kind of offensive.
Alright, well, fuck that movie. Let's go back to The Conjuring. Don't you guys agree? I think so. Don't you, Nate?
Yeah. I mean.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, where were we exactly? Oh yeah, we were talking about, how we thought about the movie.
What would you think was the scariest part?
Yeah. Well, I would say, there's just so many that I can't choose one.
To me, because it's so realistic, because it's always something like one of the most realistic, most famous thing is the Annabelle doll.
Yep.
Although it's really funny because the Annabelle doll looks nothing like it does in real life.
Yeah, I know, it's actually a Raggedy Ann doll. That's, with the red hair and stuff.
It's
So
all
it was
it's
so
creepy in
cartoon.
itself, but at the same time, the movie one is way creepier.
Oh yeah, I know.
If I saw that thing, I'd take a. I'd break it into pieces. I'd break that shit because
No, I would burn it and then burn the ashes afterwards and then throw it across the ocean so I would never have to see it again. Pretty much, that's
yeah,
exactly what
no,
I would
no,
do.
no, no, no. Take like a whole bunch of raw meat, cover raw meat, and throw in the ocean. Shark eat it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Next thing you know, demon possessed sharks come after you. It's gonna walk around, be like, with like a chainsaw and shit, and be like a fucking demon possessed chainsaw hacking shark come after you. Might put a hockey mask on. You never know.
Yeah, no, I mean, like Sharknado. I mean, if it can be a shark and a tornado, why couldn't it be possessed shark? It's never done before,
They
but
say
hey, that'd be
here,
a good idea for a movie, wouldn't it?
here.
It has big red eyes instead of black like it usually
Looks like
does.
Gambit from X Men. Like he has these black with a little red in it.
Oh yeah, ugh, that's kind of creepy.
But honestly, that's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, yeah,
A pretty damn good movie.
yeah. Oh, the Sharknado, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw it, but I do want to see it though.
I'm talking about like what I just said. Probably a good movie. The
Oh,
shark with
yeah,
the
yeah.
chainsaw walking around.
Well,
It's
oh,
going.
well, there's another thing I like to add. There's rarely any CGI whatsoever.
Yeah. Barely any CGI. And it's funny. There's barely any cussing. There's no really sexual scenes.
There is none, completely none at all. Well, there is an implied sex scene, but it doesn't. There's nothing.
It's mainly rated R just because it's scary.
Yeah, that. I mean, yeah.
There's no other reason. And if it's even scarier, I probably got NC-17 because the people rating system they were scared shitless.
Yeah,
That's the reason
and the
it got
movie
rated
critics
R.
were, because I noticed that some critics didn't even review it like they did most horror movies. I think that's because they were too scared, actually. I wouldn't be surprised.
All of them probably came out of the room with white hair.
Now, if you're one of those people that don't believe in ghosts and you're not, don't like ghost movies, and you just have this, like some people. I know someone who's like, "Ooh, Paranormal Activity was so stupid. It's not cool, not scary at all, and ooh, nothing happens." Well, yeah, I wouldn't even. Then yeah, this movie might not be for you. But if you're a horror movie person in general and like to watch a lot of good movies, especially the classics, you'll
And it
definitely
has
like this one.
great ending credits because there's a movie called The Haunting in Connecticut that was actually pretty good on its own, but not like
I
this
never
movie.
saw it.
But you need to. The ending would show how the dead bodies are actually put into the house. Like the ending credits would show actual pictures of them opening parts, like the walls of the outside of the house, and dead bodies be falling out of it, corpses be falling out of it. It's kind of like that, where at the end credits of the movie, it kind of shows the real people. It doesn't show the real animal doll, but it shows actual real investigators.
Yeah.
What are the names again?
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
That's not like one full name almost.
Well, it's actually funny because actually I was looking up how to know if there's a demon possession or demon whatever. Well, uh, in it, come in. Ruining our video. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were doing a video. Hey, you turned off the light that we needed. Okay, and I think she stepped on a cat. I don't know. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
anyway.
it was a demon possessed cat. Yeah.
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 Well, anyway, I was typing up on the internet, and I read about it, and I was like, this sounds so familiar. It's like the 3 steps to knowing what they are. Like, if you know if they're, possessing you or anything. And I was like, this sounds so familiar. And then I read about it, and it was like from a column from 1974 with Ed and Lorraine Warren talking about the 3 steps. And they actually talk about it in the movie. So I kind of found that kind of cool. So these people are definitely 100% real. And his family is 100% real too. Because you see the real pictures.
Although the
And
actual thing that happens kind of over exaggerating the movie,
yeah,
but
yeah, well, yeah, because
that's if
actually,
any horror
yeah,
movie.
because I was watching a thing about it, and the woman who owned the house with her husband and the kids, she said, yeah, a lot of it didn't happen, and it didn't happen like in like a week. It actually happened over a 9-year period in the 70s, and there was just small, stuff. And there was no demonic possessions or demonic anything. It was just really ghosts. But they said they caught the essence of what they were, the people. And Lorraine Warren, they did it dead on. And they even had Lorraine Warren, who's still alive. She was a consultant on the movie. And yeah,
So I want to give this movie 10 out of 10 claps.
yeah. I think that was more than 10, but oh well.
How many would you give it?
I would give it.
Do you
I
agree?
say it's the best horror movie of this year, 2013.
So out of movies, it'd be a 10 out of
And
10.
yes, out of 10 out of 10.
Well, you heard it.
Yep,
If
that
you
was
haven't seen
it.
a movie, go fucking see it. You'll love
Yeah,
it.
definitely. And if you're one of those little stupid idiots that don't believe, fuck that shit. Just go and watch it.
If
Who
you
the
have
fuck
a
cares?
if you have a girl get scared pretty easily, go on a date or something,
Oh yeah,
they'll
that
be like
part too.
ah! all over you, and
Yeah,
they'll be like
because I
rubbing their
I actually
tits and
I
going.
well not well well anyway, like I had my
Just kidding.
my girlfriend, or not my girlfriend, but it's a girl I went out with one time. She freaking couldn't even watch it. She had her eyes closed the whole freaking time. It was kind of sad. I was like, I'm one of those people that hate when people miss stuff in a movie, and she freaking was just not paying attention to the whole thing. And I was just like, man, just come on, man, this ain't that scary. But that's just average people who are not used to scary movies and think Paranormal Activity is the scariest movie and it's gonna blow you away. This movie makes that freaking shit look like crap. I'm telling you. And Evil Dead might be gory, it might be crazy, but man, this movie is scarier than that and crazier than that, and it didn't have to show any gore or anything. So I'm telling you guys, you need to see this movie because it is amazing, and I mean, I could talk about it all day. I
So
watched it 3 times. I know everything about this movie. It's just so fucking awesome.
you heard it from the Scream team right here.
Yep.
It's you guys just gotta see it.
Yep.
All right, we'll make another video soon.
Yep.
See you,
Oh,
ghouls.
and be sure to watch out for Insidious 2, which is directed by James Wan, who's also the director of The Conjuring. It comes out on September 13th, Friday the 13th.
Yep. And hopefully another Jason movie eventually will come out too.
Well, it is. They have a sequel coming out. It'll come out a year or two from now.
And please like and put your comments below. Tell us if there any movies you'd like us to review or anything.
Yeah, or if you already saw it and want to give your opinion about it, do that too.
Yeah, tell us what you think of The Conjuring. All right. See you screwheads later. We're gonna be working on more video ideas and stuff. Or if comments any videos you'd like us to do or reviews or anything. All right. See you guys later. Bye, guys and ghouls.